Yo! Video games.
No, I am not an expert. I mean, I don't even really practice it. I don't choose to not eat like 3 meals a day. I just don't get hungry.
I've been practicing the opposite. I've been actually putting more calories in my body, but good calories. So peanut butter,
Sure.
all shit without sugar. You know, like I eat breakfast. I eat oatmeal.
Well, peanut butter has a ton of sugar.
I cut up breakfast for 20 years.
Yeah,
Hours,
they
yeah.
actually don't. Like,
Because I've been working out now, so I've
They
been
don't
hitting
let
up the
you,
gym.
uh,
So
yeah,
I've been eating a lot of protein
Dumb.
and
I'm soft for gummies. I didn't think hard
loading up.
It's actually really like
calories.
Yeah, the basic combat. So if you just hold it down, you block.
Yeah.
Veggies.
I like that a lot. I just want.
Yeah, there's good peanut butter and bad peanut butter. Exactly. I just looked at the content and see how much.
Yes, like if you're eating Skippy or Jiffy, Kenny, you're eating sugar.
I'm
So,
eating,
I found a
organic
sugar,
peanut butter.
mostly sugar-free natural peanut butter. It didn't taste super great, but it was better for you. Yeah.
A lot of people are saying the same thing, and I appreciated that people are started talking about the awareness and the health benefits of just not eating sometimes. And I would just say, if you choose to like not eat, that's your choice. So you can. But the one thing that I really appreciate is that I tried fasting where it was like for a few days I would go 16 hours without eating and just eat like 1 or 2 meals within 8 hours. So I would go 16 hours, no food,
That's
just water.
Literally what my doctor told me.
Well, that's because fasting has a lot of
yeah.
not
Well, it wasn't really fasting. It's just that you eat.
focusing
Your hand,
when you
yeah.
put food into your body and when your body goes through regenerative process.
Right, right.
Sweet, we get to eat a shitty egg roll.
Ah,
While we eat all this crappy food, you know.
There you
yeah.
go.
But the whole point of that process is that you just need to give your fucking body some time to chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like that's like
And recoup
the
everything.
the
that
human
it's
body
just
was
a-
never
yeah.
technically designed to eat and eat and eat and eat
process
and
everything
keep
constantly.
processing food. That means your body is like working to get that shit done, like to convert into energy. Like you have a reactor in there,
Yeah.
that is converting this thing to fuel all this stuff that is doing all this work all the time.
Yeah.
But everything that does that needs to have a break every once in a while. And that's kind of the sort of science of hunger. Is
That's
that
why so much healing properties happen when you go to sleep. That's why they always tell you to get some rest, especially after work.
because you're not eating. You're not doing
eating,
anything.
not doing anything.
The best thing is just to
And your
not
body,
do shit.
your body's the one doing all of the work and healing itself when you're asleep.
And then the one thing that I personally like about, like, and I chose to just try this fasting thing for a while when I was trying to lose weight and, you know, working out a bit more and trying to keep pounds off. This was like back in 2016 or so. Food tastes so good after you don't eat for a long time.
Yeah, they say attack the boss when he's locked up and attack him.
Yeah, you can beat him up right now. You
Yeah.
can fight him a bit right now.
Swing it on.
Like, the one thing that about, like, spending a lot of time not eating, and then suddenly you have to have a meal again, oh my god, dude.
Yeah, it's the best thing.
All food tastes so good. Anything, like, it could be boiled chicken. Shit would be delicious. Like, this guy's very hard to fight. Like, he's got multiple command
They
grabs.
say you should use fire on him.
Yeah, fire he's
With the
weak to.
eavesdrop.
But you
I
only...
don't have any fire
you-
items.
Yeah, it's one item that you just haven't found. It was back there somewhere and you just didn't get it. There's a lot of hidden shit.
Wrestling.
There's a shit ton of hidden shit.
There you go. I said just keep swinging 1, 2, 3. Like 1, 2, 3 hits and just back away because he's gonna grab you right.
About not jerking off. Well,
Okay.
you know.
Oh, here's twos.
Yes, he has multiple command grabs and multiple unblockable attacks.
Back away. There you go.
You can block that one,
2.
though.
Yeah, let it be 3 hits and then back away. Good stuff. 1, 2.
This mini
Back away.
boss took me about as many times to get to fight
3,
as
back
the
away.
first boss of the game.
Wow! And people elbows me. I do like his animation though.
But yeah,
Yeah, super rest.
after you spend a lot of time not eating and you get
Shock
really
master.
hungry and you go through that process and it like hurts, but then you get used to it, then you're just hungry after like a long time, dude.
It goes away.
Food, yeah, the pain kind of goes away and your body gets used to it because it's just a thing you have to get used to.
Yeah.
My God, dude, food tastes amazing. Like,
So you said like after a week
Bullshit.
of doing that and like going through hell that first week after what
the
happened?
first couple of days, I didn't even say it was hell. It was just that I was just really hungry.
Yeah.
I was getting super hungry, and then after the second few days, it was no problem.
Well, unlike Kenny, I don't get headaches, but I do get mad dizzy. Like I start.
Oh
like,
yeah, well I do too.
Yeah.
Like I would stand up and get dizzy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Because that's your body trying to push blood back up into your
you're
head.
like, oh, what's
So
going on?
that's
And
absolutely
immediately
something.
I start feeling unhealthy. Like this isn't good. I need to go eat something. And
That's
bad. And that's actually the bad thing, right? Yeah. So
that is the response that your body gives because you're used to it. But yeah, if you just I've just found it to be really interesting. It was like talking about netcode in fighting games. Like I love talking about it. It's like one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
For some reason, like this whole science of not eating was just really interesting to me when I started
run up to
looking
him and
more
slash
into
him. Run up to him and slash him. Get a couple hits in.
Yeah, kill the spear guy first. I would recommend. Please, there.
There you go. Back away. Back away.
If you just whack him a few times, he should die.
Can you get to the spear guy before the?
He usually gets alerted.
Yeah, he'll come halfway through the fight. He'll just show up and fuck you up.
Okay. Well, he's the only other issue besides this guy, right? The attack. Oh shit.
That one is very hard to avoid.
Yeah.
Jiminy Christmas, man.
And mini bosses, you can't like re-aggro and get a free hit on them. Mini bosses are always aware if you resurrect.
Yeah.
Regular enemies, they'll go like, duh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you absolutely can use this area to your advantage. Is what I kind of treat this guy.
Whee! Oh shit.
Yeah, fasting can be done incorrectly. Like if,
Oh yeah, horribly.
if you choose to like go crazy with it too fast, yes, like that can absolutely be very unhealthy.
He's down there.
It's almost like everything in moderation.
Is
The way you should do it.
right? Yeah.
Fucking way you should do it. Wait. Oh, target him.
Fine.
Jump on him. One bar down. You can try to de-aggro him again. I would actually do the same shit. This game is all about disengage and then re-entry. Because you have a character has so much mobility and shit, just fuck it, run away. You can de-aggro them. Actually, no. Fight him. If you de-aggro him, he gets his life back.
Oh shit.
Mini bosses and bosses get their life back if you de-aggro them. No, you actually have to fight him.
Oh, yeah, boy.
That's good.
No, if he de-aggros, he'll get that pit back.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You get the heavy damage and then stay on him.
Yeah. But if he does de-aggro in any way, you'd be fucked.
Right.
Oh
so
my god.
That's what I'm saying. Have him chase you down there.
Yeah.
Get him with the big hit, and then start attacking.
No, I pressed the wrong button. Fuck.
Jump, yeah.
Fuck.
So Sid, just try that again. Try to get him down there.
That's the first thing you should be doing, is getting that.
Yeah,
first
get him
hit.
down. Get the first hit going with the the stab down from the top, and then actually attack him. And then you should.
But all mini bosses, for example, and there's a lot of mini bosses in the game.
Why am I back here?
So this game penalizes you pretty hard for dying. NPCs around you start dying. They start coughing. And then what they give you might not be available anymore later on. So this is what Miyazaki meant, that like death, you don't lose as much like souls and stuff. Like you don't drop your souls in this game. You lose a little bit of money and a little bit of your skill points that you earned. However,
You lose dignity.
when you die, you have a sickness in you that spreads to everyone around you, called Dragon Rot. So this is what Miyazaki meant, that I want to make players feel bad for dying.
He's such an asshole. Yeah, it's fine if you want to like unlock it for like a harder difficulty, but he doesn't want.
So the characters will have less stuff to say to you. They'll have less like lore information than what they might. I don't know if they actually go away. I don't know what happens if Dragon Rot fucks you over.
What do you do to get rid of it?
There will be a mechanic later on where you can heal people and essentially change the stat. But you don't have it yet, and it can be kind of hard to come by.
Dragon gout.
So the one thing that I'll show you,
Recorded within, whether you make Shinobi aren't the
the one thing I'll show you, press start, is skill points. Press start. Unseen aid is a stat that's
yeah,
at 13%.
I read about that when
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was dying. But,
So that starts going down if people around you are
but
dying.
where do I get rid of this rot?
Cannot now. It's not in the game yet. It's a tutorial mechanic later on.
You have to like do something special to get rid of it.
The NPCs shouldn't die this early, or I don't even know if they can die. Oh, they don't die. Just their quests become unfinishable. Okay, so you miss out on the opportunity to get items and shit, items and moves, if they are unable to. No cosmetics. That's because it's not really a Souls game. Like, it's not. It's this. There's Souls elements in here, but it's not really a Dark Souls RPG style game or a Soulsborne.
You cannot change the config. You can change what your steps,
Face buttons
jump,
are.
You can change what crouches.
But the Miyazaki standard of attacks on.
You can't change. Wait, dude. Okay, I can't.
Well, there you go.
Why couldn't I do it? Okay.
LTRT.
Back.
It's an evolution of the Souls genre. In my opinion, it's more just like a mixture of a lot of things. It's more of a Tenchu game than anything. But you know what this game retains that I think is the best of any of the Souls games? The level design. The level design is absolutely 100,000% Dark Souls and Bloodborne, which is the best part of Dark Souls and Bloodborne in my opinion.
Well, you said this one has levels, like it's.
The level design, like the world.
Oh, okay, I got it.
How you approach the world, where you go in the world, how the world opens up new areas. It is fucking amazing. It's just so good. It's like the classic Zelda formula. I'm just gonna go down here
and see what's over
and
there.
just to see what's over there.
And a whole
holy
new
shit! I've been going down here for an hour and a half. I discovered a new race of creatures.
Yeah.
And I am now stuck in
Lost.
a mystic cave.
Yeah, I'm lost.
And I still don't know where to go.
Exploration.
Yeah,
Yeah, you really
the-
dig that. Yeah, the exploration.
And I personally think that the first week of a Miyazaki like Souls style game is one of the most magical gameplay things you can have because nobody knows. Nobody knows what the hell's down that canyon. Nobody knows if there's a hidden boss fight.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why I keep myself very unspoilery and I don't pay attention to a lot of streams. I just want to discover shit on my own because that shit is some of the most fun I've ever had with games.
I was gonna say that I get that feeling when I'm playing a GTA game like that. But I understand why you don't like it because the fantasy is on. I mean, it's just a city.
And GTA is like a big open world.
Right.
It's a city. Like, this game is designed like...
to be massive.
It has
all
a
these
massive
different
amount of stuff that is very meticulously designed for you if you go over here.
Yeah.
To be, oh, what the hell is that? Why are they showing me that? It'll show up later.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's like designed for, we want the player to come down here and check out all this cool shit to get introduced to this enemy here.
Yeah.
Because we're building up to something. We're leading you up. For example, after this, Simmons gets past this guy, there's a really cool nod towards something later in the game that you would probably never see unless you really paid attention. It's almost like a 3D Metroidvania. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh,
That's what
Metroid.
these games are absolutely like
Metroid,
Metroidvania.
yeah.
But they really are the epitome of like classic Zelda, like old Zelda, like Zelda 1, where you just like, dun, dun, I have a sword, dun, 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 fucking go this way, dun, 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 there's a cave, dun, 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 dun. And like, that is the epitome of this fucking game.
Wait on Simmons.
Why?
You should have, like, when he jumped down there, you should have been ready to pounce on him.
He has to de-aggro. Cannot be aware of your presence if you get that health bar up. You have to find a way to de-aggro him. Simmons will run really fast now. Like, get far away from him. Uh-oh. He's down. I think this is harder than any Souls games. I think the beginning of this game is harder than any of the Souls games I've played, yeah. Including Bloodborne, which is arguably the hardest Souls game.
Alright, let me get this straight. If he has the monster chase him down there, and he makes it up to the top without de-aggroing him, he can't jump down and stab him?
No.
It won't work.
No, you can only get those stab attacks on enemies that are unaware of your presence.
Gotcha. Okay. There you go.
There you go. Now just look at him, and you just have to get far away from him. And that's a big part of this game, is that, oh, I fucked everything up. Like in previous Souls game, I fucked everything up. Well, you're screwed.
Yeah.
In this game, like, I have no health, I have no healing, I fucked everything up, everyone knows where I am. If you press R3 to spam lock-on, you might find him. Go back the other way. He'll walk up eventually.
Yeah, because he eventually walks up towards the stairs. So just keep the camera on downwards.
The fog wall's still there, so he's around. Funny, dude. Probably looking. He's no shit. Probably looking at a wall or some shit.
He's in between, like this area's got.
There he is.
Yeah.
Literally right there.
Yep.
Yo, G dude, thank
And
you.
he's literally what Max said. He's looking at a wall.
Yeah.
He's just staring at it. Alright, so
It's
after
also
this
good
you
for you.
cannot de-aggro, so you gotta
No,
fight.
you gotta fight. And this is not an easy fight.
But you did a lot of damage here, so
This fight has some
chance.
some unblockables that are very hard to react to.
There you go.
That you have to react super fast.
So instead of doing 3 hits, let's do 2 and then run away. Because, 1, 2, and then take off. Get you? Okay.
Oh.
And the throw.
You
Ah!
have to press L there. Get back at him and you can whack him in the head.
That health bar. Nice. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, this guy is kind of weak to strafing. If you're just walking around and wait for him to attack and walk to his back and hit him a bunch of times, it kind of works.
How many of those do you have? You
You're
got 8.
limited.
Yeah,
you have
7.
a limited supply.
Yeah, 7. Not doing enough damage to
Even if you had fire, it wouldn't do that much. It would take off like a little chunk, and it would stun him.
and that way you can start leaning.
Then you
on
can
him.
whack on the bed. Yep, that's kind of this game.
Jump in, swing, back away. Back
The game
away.
is going to force you to engage in some way. So, you see that?
There you go.
There's moments you can, when you're repelling in at him, press the attack button multiple times.
Good shit. Good shit. There you go.
What?
Always keep it on that red. That
Stay
red
locked on.
crank,
There's
yeah.
no reason to not lock on.
Whoa! Nice.
See, strafe works there. Yeah, it goes very fast. It goes away real quick.
Oh, you can jump.
See, yeah, that one's jumpable. So when you're coming in at him, whack, hit attack.
Nice. 1, 2. Oh, Jesus.
Too late.
He does 3 of those. He does 3.
Sometimes.
Wow. Okay. Watch that pattern.
Welcome to that Souls mechanic.
Yeah. Right. Grab. Nice. Oh my God! Look, he's about to fall off.
Never hit the attack bar when you're doing that.
2. No. 1 attack. Woo! Good shit.
Fuck.
2. Yep.
Ah! He's
That was
fast.
instant, dude. That was instant.
That one, if you're far away from him or strafing,
Yeah,
that
he
won't
can,
work.
yeah, he won't
So,
get you. But damn, that was
Let him
really
walk
good.
away a bit so they get a bit of space. You have a little bit of time. Just get up and run away. All right. Oh, he's almost dead.
Yeah,
so
he was gone. Nice. That stuns him? That grapple?
yes, it stuns him a little bit.
Here you go, one more. Back away, back away.
Last hit. Get in there.
Got him. There you go. Hey, very nice, very nice.
Almost like you just had to fight the guy enough to know every one of his moves and how to counter him.
Yep.
This would be a very common theme in this game. So your medicine goes up. Now your booze heals more. And if you want to go back to the healing spot, those little dickheads will come back, but the big guy won't. Big guy's gone forever. You rest and you get all your shit back. When you rest, the enemies come back, like the regular pissant enemies. I spent as much time against this boss as I did against this enemy as I did the first boss.
He was that harsh?
Dude, it's this guy.
He's a dick.
This game teaches you very hard how to play the fucking game. That's
Yeah.
what Miyazaki kind of does in this game. It's like you're gonna have a little bit of fun, meet a couple enemies, you're gonna have a good time, and all of a sudden you're gonna get an enemy that is like gonna kick your ass.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to learn how to fight against this guy pretty hard, pretty fast.
And you get punished so badly for dying too.
No,
So.
well, I mean, how hard are you punished? Like, you have to go back to that one spot and...
But then you said the people around you just get deaggroed.
I have all
Or
that
the people around you.
shit and
yes,
stuff now.
there is that. But then at least you don't have to run through the whole fucking level again.
Oh yeah. They're not.
Kill all the enemies again just to get to the boss and
bitch.
die again. Like that, to me, that is the most harsh. Having to repeat the same shit I did over and over, like to all the bullshit enemies that I'm not learning anything.
Yeah.
That to me is punishing. Like that's
fighting the same thing over
that's like Ninja Gaiden levels of punishing where I
lost the Hakio.
I gotta
now
play.
I gotta go all the way back.
Like
to
I just need to fight the boss. Now the game is gonna make me play the whole level again. This sucks, man. Like that's just frustrating in my opinion.
It's not fun.
But if it's just me fighting the boss and figuring the boss out, and I just have to figure out how to beat this boss, then I think that's a lot of fun.
That is old school levels of difficulty, chat. Is that
we're gonna make you do everything again.
Yeah, it penalizes.
We're gonna make you do
heavy.
all of it. Even the stuff that you're good at.
I think in Ninja Gaiden 2, you only had a certain amount of continues, so once you lost those continues, it was over. It was
if
game
you go
over.
back to the
beginning.
girl, you get more healing. We need a Tenchu remake. It's this. This is Tenchu. There's so much about this game that is Tenchu. Just name your character. Just think the main character's name is Rikimaru and he looks different. It's Tenchu. And the reason I know that is because they literally said this game started off as Tenchu. But then they changed the name of it. Because they added too much new shit. They literally said that.
Shao Kahn runbacks. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, he doesn't see you. And he's not gonna move. Or do something. He's not gonna.
Well, I mean, it's Tenchu. It's Tenchu for a new age. Exactly, Markman. It's not just like old Tenchu. Because Tenchu's been kind of gone for a long time. It's Tenchu remastered. It's Tenchu for, like, a new vision of what Tenchu is. That's exactly what this game is. It's Tenchu meets Dark Souls. With a different combat system than Dark Souls and a different combat system than Tenchu entirely, you know? Yeah, Lady Butterfly's hard. Russell, thank you, dude. Yeah, and that is true. A lot of the old Tenchu games are getting used to its clunky as fuck gameplay and weird-ass controls. You know, I beat Tenchu 1, and that game is rough, but I enjoyed it.
You should just change the title screen of Twitch to Tenchu.
Tenchu.
Yeah, just put it in Tenchu.
And the reason it was
regular guy.
It was Tenchu at one point is because guess who owns Tenchu? Activision and FromSoft. They both have like some part of the rights.
Right, somewhere in there.
Yeah, the combat system in Sekiro is good. It's really good. It's fun as hell. Every enemy feels really engaging. And that guy's it's a beef boy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's bad.
I'd say
General
take out
Tenzin Yamauchi.
Take out the shooter first, because he's gonna piss you off the entire time you fight these guys. Oh! What was that?
So you can kind of think of this as like, what if the guy who made Dark Souls made a Tenchu game? There you go. You have Sekiro. A game that isn't entirely Tenchu and a game that isn't entirely Dark Souls, but has a lot of each one of those games in it.
Any more health packs?
Bossy.
Yes. Once he's dead, he'd be dead.
Any more health packs? Yummy.
So if you've managed to de-aggro him, somehow, you
can
can
just kill him instantly without having to worry about
find a stab and lose 1 health bar. But this guy is a sword-on-sword fight, so it's kind of fun.
Oh, okay.
Like
So
just
you can parry.
a lot of parrying,
Yeah.
a lot of learning his attacks, and when the big gimmick of this game is when you get that parry, it makes their posture go way up. So and once the posture's maxed out,
Yeah.
you get the stab
hit with
that
that.
almost like takes off a full health bar.
Ooh, okay.
So if you manage to land your parries, that's you winning the fight. If you know when they're going to attack and how they're going to attack, and you're clashing your sword through every one of it, it's pretty much you damaging them.
But they switch up their attacks, don't they?
Oh yeah. But you have the same thing. If you're blocking too much, your posture, you can also get crushed as
Let's
well.
go, bitch.
Yeah.
So the problem with parrying is that it boosts Simmons' posture bar down there. When his posture bar gets maxed out, he's gonna get crushed, and you'll have to dodge the hell out of the way.
Oh shit. That's scary.
What the fuck?
Wow, one hit. That's right, you had low health. He just turns around and walks away. When he's swinging. But there's like upgrading your sword and armor.
Yes,
and stuff like that.
there's like health upgrades and the biggest thing you get is new moves.
Ah,
Like you get, just like Devil May Cry, the whole point of the game is that you get better at the game by knowing how to fight your opponent.
okay. Patterns
And you get ninjutsus, and you can do all this crazy like shadow skills and stuff like that.
Fuck,
Oh, he was almost there.
I know, I was getting close.
Good
I was
shit.
like,
That was the first try, and he was almost dead.
The one-on-one fights, or the one-on-one sword fights are so much fun in this game.
So the other big gimmick you have is that your posture has a health, and it's related to your health bar. So if you're low on health and you block attacks from your enemy, your posture will get bigger chunks, and you can get crushed easier. But if you're healthy and your character has full health, your posture bar won't build up as fast. You don't have to worry about, like, eventually you have to start dodging, right? So more health, the less posture damage you're gonna take.
Is it like DMC where you get like a defensive and offensive moves and like that, or is it just all?
Yes, there is enhancements to, like, you can take less posture damage. You can do more posture damage to them. You do more damage to the opponents. Everything like that.
Okay.
You get upgrades like that throughout the game. It's like an action game. Because guess what? It's an action game. It's not an RPG.
Yeah. Well, it's a stealth action game.
Yes, stealth action game.
I mean,
exactly.
A lot of people can play the entire game stealth-wise.
Absolutely, you can play. So you have to fight mini bosses.
Okay, yeah, that's
all the regular enemies. In some way, you can stealth kill every one of them.
Shit.
But you do get experience points for killing the enemies, and those experience points give you moves.
Stealth and regular-wise.
Yes.
Okay.
So watch when he kills this guy. The little bar on the top right. 21.
Nice. Okay. 21.
Press X Simmons. Hold down X to get that guy's money.
What happened? I saw you. Don't forget the gunner, because he'll fuck you up before you.
But yeah, bosses, like, the game is, you can play the game stealth entirely if you want. But when you come across a mini boss or a boss, you gotta fight it.
Yeah, that
But
looks...
mini bosses, you can, like, as Simmons has demonstrated, a lot of them you can take off an entire health bar through stealth, but then you have to fight them.
What the hell did you throw? You know, a fucking rock?
Yeah.
This motherfucker picked up a rock and threw it at him. Right? Like, motherfuckers are desperate. He's like,
Oh my gosh.
I hate you.
Yeah, I left.
Oh, it's funny.
oh fuck, big boys.
I want him to jump at you. You can fall in that tree and die. Oh!
Oh!
Stealth kill.
Oh, wow, I didn't even know that was down there. What the fuck?
So this, oh, shit.
Simmons just discovered an area I didn't even know.
Oh, Simmons is in trouble. You need to get the fuck out of there.
There's a goddamn idol down there. I gotta go... Dude,
Get
I
out
gotta
on
go,
your own.
I gotta go back to the outskirts. I thought I discovered everything here. There's literally an idol down there. Because I didn't go that way. I just saw a broken bridge. I'm not going that way. It's a broken bridge. Whatever. There's all this shit down there.
Hey, when you're executing a guy, can they hit you while you're
You have
executing?
invincibility.
Okay, you're invincible.
Yeah, when you get the execution. So there's a thing that you can unlock in your skill tree later. When you execute a guy, you get health back.
Nice.
That's what I'm trying to go for right now. I should have gotten it way earlier.
Where was my parry?
And I've been that way. I don't think I went that way. You know what I mean?
Good shit, though.
I think I might have approached that way from a different angle. Was that okay? I've been there then. I just didn't go down there that way. I don't think. Maybe.
Alright, boss time.
It's been a few days.
I'd say heal up a little bit. Got any?
Chat, you've been watching my playthrough. I've been doing this very unconventionally. I've just been searching areas and doing the wrong things in the wrong order the whole fucking time.
Hey, you get to discover stuff.
This has been fun about it.
But he's still down there. That was like pro.
Maybe pro.
Really. Oh, not down there. You just-
So if you go, actually,
Just
let's
enjoying
kill
the
the guy,
scene.
the bell ringer guy. I'll show you where he is. Turn around. Up there. This guy doesn't do anything but ring this fucking bell.
Hey, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
So yeah,
You haven't charged.
if you have a charge attack, it breaks their posture more. It might do more damage, but it's like slower.
What an
So
asshole.
if you dodge an attack too, it does a unique like slashing strike. You can charge that as well. If you just dodge and then attack, you'll see it.
So what's he doing? He's like alerting the bad guys around him that
Everyone's aware of your presence, not just one guy.
Okay.
So just press dodge in one direction and then press attack.
Christopher Walken.
Back.
Not party.
Yeah, some enemies, if they have low health bars, you just one-shot with shurikens.
Ooh, you're gonna do a lot of damage, Simmons.
Oh, you're gonna take off that one health bar.
Yeah. I go for it.
Of course.
Well, you have no choice. He's not getting back up here.
Yes.
Oh yes, to get the fog wall.
Oh.
To actually make progress, you have to kill him.
All right, here we go.
This is where the game is like, you can play the game through stealth if you want, but not all the time.
Oh, fuck. I can't do this.
He'll get his life back. Because
Miyazaki.
the game you have to fight him.
They want you to fight.
You can cheese only.
Fight.
You can cheese only so much. And guess what? Enemies don't fall off cliffs.
I think staggered.
There's one big gimmick in this game that I have noticed. You can't get enemies to fall off cliffs.
Oh yeah.
They just don't.
That big guy, the wrestling guy, I feel like he can because he
You feel like it, but he doesn't.
What the fuck?
Gecko.
Ah!
He's trying to get you car insurance.
All right.
What the fuck?
That or poison you.
Big ass gecko?
No, poison is a car insurance.
Some do fall. No boss falls. And regular enemies fall, but like, yeah, actual, like, I think mini boss and boss enemies, I still haven't seen them fall, and there's been situations where like, oh, that bitch should be dead. That bitch should be dead. I've seen like regular enemies go do some dumb shit. One Nut Soldier, thank you. Yeah, Donkey's video has like just normal guys, right?
Awesome.
Can get a mini boss to fall. Interesting. It didn't seem easy. Definitely didn't seem easy, and I had situations where I felt like they should fall and they just didn't fall. Oh, Chad, are you spoiling shit? Jesus. Do we need to go into sub mode? I realized in the last time I was playing this game, from the night before, we were going in one direction and going up this mountain and doing all this cool stuff and fighting all these new enemies. And then I went on a side questing mission to do some side quest stuff. And during that side questing mission, the last one, I found like this weird canyon and just started going down it.
Yeah.
And then I spent the remaining 6 hours going down that canyon, fighting new bosses and enemies. And I never ended up going back to the main thing I was supposed to be doing. So now in the next stream I have to do that. I gotta go back to the main thing I was supposed to be fucking doing.
What if Capcom made, with the Resident Evil engine, they made Onimusha.
Onimusha? I think that's the best way to do it.
And it would be like this.
The problem is I don't need Onimusha, dude. I have Neo in this.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
like,
saying.
I feel like Onimusha is so, like... I think it'd be cool to get Samanosuke and those characters back, but it's like... Do we need Samurai Resident Evil again? I don't know. I would like to see it reimagined.
Yeah.
Kozandani, thank you. Throw a rocket.
Watch out for the Geico.
Ew, it spit at me.
You can throw one shuriken at him and it dies. Yeah, Dino Crisis, however, is a thing that I would definitely like to see in
God
RE
damn,
Engine.
another RE
I want to
engine?
see RE Engine dinosaurs.
Fuck yeah.
Dinosaurs!
And you get, I don't think Capcom, I think Capcom has the most qualifications in history to animate dinosaurs than anyone.
Huh.
Because of a little game called Monster Hunter.
Oh fuck yeah.
Capcom's been animating dinosaurs
Oh, I thought I could be sneaky with it and go like, I'll zip line down.
Victor, thank you, dude. Capcom's been animating dinosaurs for like 20 years.
Yeah.
15
Thought I could be
years.
sneaky with
Maybe.
that and zip line wall jump after jumping off. Oh well.
You don't need to fight these guys. I'll aggro you, but they can't get up there. They'll be aggro immediately.
I can see a fog wall anymore.
Maybe this boss doesn't have one. You might be able to just skip them and run through there. Maybe you can just run down that one way. Could be optional, but guess what the mini bosses give you? Health upgrades. Taiga, thank you. Thank you, Sagat. Thank you, old Sagat. Oh yeah, if you die again, go back to the lady. You can get more health items, more drinking. When's Bushido gun? I want Bushido blade.
Fuck! Oh shit! There's another guy there.
Wow. Oh shit. Tomorrow is today is the 25th.
Yeah.
I have to get something prepared for 6 a.m. That thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing.
That thing.
Damn.
The thing that I've been waiting to talk about for a long time that I haven't been able to talk about. That thing.
That thing.
Soon. Yep. It's just 5 hours away.
There you go.
I still have to make it though.
Oh fuck.
Lots been happening. As for fighting ghosts, which you will be doing. Turn back if you value your life. You can't be head to headless. Our souls and pikes did nothing. What's that? Where is it? I might be able to jump off and grab it. Wow, I didn't go over here. I didn't do this. Well, I didn't even see that
I really
shit.
just like the platform.
Some sugar.
Got some sugar.
Makes you take less, makes you more sneaky. I don't know. The thing with this game, I'm still playing it.
Didn't you?
I don't know. I know.
Oh, you have.
No, actually, I don't know. I don't know if I can't really remember if I've been in here.
Who's it?
This is what this game is. Like, I don't have any memory of it, but maybe if something jogs my memory. I have no memory of this place. I don't know what that is. It's like a guy with a glowing sword. Those are good. Okay, so that's the way out.
Yo,
So-
bits.
Russell, thank you. So, the only way is just down there. And he's a mini-boss. Headless. That's what the note was talking about. Yeah, you have a fear
Ah,
gauge.
what the fuck? I'm slow. Slow and I'm dead.
I definitely didn't do this. I got something I gotta do. When I get back on, I gotta figure out how to kill this motherfucker.
Ooh, I can do this.
I didn't do any of this. This is something I missed. I did a lot of shit too. Like I did a lot of like crazy exploring and found a lot of secrets.
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't know what that is.
Hold on.
Why I love these games, man. I don't know what's going on right now. This is the beginning of the game. Shit I completely missed. There's a shortcut for later. Oh my god. Good to know. That is a really big skip. That is a really big... I doubt you can do anything.
Do not ring this bell. Fighting misfortune is an act of virtue. It's not as virtue.
There's no one in the bell. Don't ring the bell. There's no one in the bell.
Wow. Yeah, this is a little spoiler. That's okay. I'm experiencing it right now. Yeah, you probably can't get anywhere, but this is going to be a very story-like relevant thing you'll have to do.
There's no one in the
And
bell.
dude, I would probably like...
Ring bell.
I'd be on the other side wondering how the fuck do I get to that bell? Where's that goddamn bell? What is going on?
Bell demon.
A demonic spirit sealed within the iron bell possesses those who ring the bell, strengthens enemies.
Round the bell.
Demon confers hardship, but perhaps also, oh my god, it's hard mode, but you get better rewards. Using this item has no effect aside from causing the demon to leave. So if you don't want it anymore, just use it. Wow! Wow! So you can actually get more rewards from the game by making it harder.
Bell demon.
I love Miyazaki games. All the weird shit that he puts in them, dude. There's a hard mode in the game. He put a difficulty outside of like New Game Plus. They put a difficulty thing in the game. Holy shit!
I want to get over there though.
That's way later.
Ah.
It's quite a bit later. Yeah.
What?
That's what I mean. That's like where I'm at right now.
What? What?
Here, this is a really cool area too. No, you're gonna be running around Japanese castles for a solid like 3 hours.
Oh.
That's the start of the game. That is the Yarnum, you know, before you start going out and getting into the weird shit. Well, I got to do that next stream.
Fire.
Damn. Does Dark Souls have that as well? Okay. Didn't find that. Yeah, I think Dark Souls 2 had something weird like that, right? I forget which item it was.
Sempo Temple, Mount Congo.
There's gonna be a lot of places to go. Cool. That's why I love this game, man. There's a lot of shit to discover.